Kia ora all. Today for Science with Dan we're going to be making something called Oobleck. Now Oobleck is interesting because it's called a non-Newtonian fluid. Now that really, all that means really is that in some situations it behaves like a liquid and it flows around like liquid, like water. But it also means in some other situations it behaves slightly differently. And we'll have a chance to have a look at that today. Let's get into it. For today's experiment, we'll need a few things, starting off with a measuring cup, something to mix in, so I've got a fork. We'll need some tapioca flour or some corn flour, a mixing bowl, and some water. Okay, to start off with, trying not to make a mess, we're going to add 1.5 cups of our tapioca flour or our corn flour to our mixing bowl. Then we need to add 1 cup of water to our mixture. Then we mix the two ingredients together, making sure that there's no lumps left in the mixture. My mixture ended up being a little bit too runny, so I do end up adding some more flour to it. You'll know it's the right consistency when the mixture starts to resist your mixing. You can see the mixture starting to show its non-Newtonian properties. If you try adding a lot of pressure, like a sharp poke or a punch, it kind of resists your hand entering the mixture. But if you go slowly and do a slow poke or put your whole hand in it, it will start sinking in slowly. You can also just grab a handful of it and start playing with it quite rough, and it will mostly stick together. And then when you stop playing with it, hold it flat, it turns back into a liquid and will ooze through your fingers. Hopefully you have a lot of fun with this one and don't make as much mess as I did. Hopefully you all had fun creating and playing with some Oobleck, and I'll see you in the next science experiment.